unfortunately, as women, we have been brainwashed to play with our own life and to not date to our benefit, not to date to qualify. But we sitting there, instead of dating to evaluate, we dating to qualify. No, ma'am. Because if you are dating to evaluate, when a man is showing you that he's not that into you, ma'am, then it's a no-brainer. You will always date at your lowest point of trauma. Put that in the chat, ma'am, because I really need you guys to let that soak up in your subconscious mind. You will always date at your lowest point of trauma if you do not heal your love blocks. If you do not heal the trauma, if you do not heal the fear, if you do not heal the expectations that you have when it comes to attraction. That's the reason why no matter what you do or how hard you try, you keep attracting the same man with a different face. It's the same man. How do you heal? That's what we do on a daily basis. Because here's the thing, this is what I found out. And I had to go through it myself, okay? Because when I started this process, I was attracting Build-A-Bear after Build-A-Bear, toxic relationship after toxic relationship. I tried therapy. I went to coaches. I tried retreats. I tried meditating. I tried prayer. I tried journaling. I was so frustrated. I did so many Reiki sessions and I wanted to be able to attract love so bad, and I couldn't figure out why was I still angry. Why couldn't I forgive my father? Why was it that I was attracting men who wanted to control me, who wanted to suppress me? Because everything that I was trying wasn't working. So I had to figure out, I had to keep trying different things. I had to keep studying studies and studying research and adding different methods. So I would combine different methods and techniques. This is 2 decades of me. It's like Legos. I kept combining one method with another and be like, oh, okay, that's clear. Then I would combine something else. I would train and learn different things. I'm trained as a neurolinguistic programmer, a hypnotherapist, a rapid transformation technique, EMDR. Like, there's multiple things that I trained in so that I can be able to retrain my subconscious mind. And I was not doing this to be an expert. This was not what I thought my calling was. I was simply doing this because I made a promise to my daughter. That's why I did it. Because I didn't want her to go through the same trauma that I and my mom and her mom went through. I refused. So I was willing to figure it out. I tried so many different coaching programs. I swear to goodness, my eyeball started bleeding. But I was willing to do whatever it took. All going on all them dates. Y'all think that mess was fun? That wasn't fun. That wasn't fun for me. I once went on a date with a man who showed up on the date brushing his hair and looking at himself in the mirror the whole date. And he had muscles and he was talking about how fine he was and how he works out to keep himself fine and all this other stuff. And I almost threw up in my mouth and I walked out, okay? I had so many stories to tell you, but I was determined to figure it out. And when I figured out the formula, I put it all together. And when I put it all together again, not because I was trying to like save the world, because I didn't think I was worthy enough to do that. I didn't think of myself as an expert. I simply put it together for my daughter in case she needed to know the formula. She wouldn't have to go through the same long journey, spend all that time hurting that I went through. So then what happened was, when I was doing the videos, remember I told you guys that I was doing my dating experiment where I was going on the 100 dates and I was meeting all kinds of different men, and then I learned how to be able to get any man to fall for me in less than 30 days, like clockwork, constantly. The women that was watching me on YouTube, because I would do a video when I met a man and I would be like, oh, he's a great guy, I'm gonna get him to fall for me in less than 30 days. So then he would come on in 30 days and he would like go on and on and on. Like, oh my gosh, she's amazing. Like, she's different. I want to be with her. Like, this is why she's so different than other women. And then women started asking me for advice. And I was like, no, that's not what I do. Okay. I'm not the expert. I don't give advice. This was over 20 years ago. I'm just here, because I'm trying to figure it out for my daughter. And then I got this email, and this is the email that changed everything. This lady said that she sleeps on the floor because her daughter, she's afraid that her boyfriend, who's a pedophile, will leave the room to go touch her daughter because she believes that's what he does. And so that she can feel the door open, she sleeps on the floor. And she was asking me for advice. And then another woman said that her man abuses her. And then another woman, she said no matter what she do, she can't get a man to love her. And that's what motivated me to start using the information that I discovered from my dating experiment and all my research to start giving advice and to helping women. And then I started to love it because it started to remind me of helping. Like, I couldn't help my mom. The worst feeling when I was younger, when my mother was being abused and when she was getting beat with a belt and when she was going through all the stuff she was going through, the worst feeling as a child was I couldn't help my mother. I couldn't do anything to help save my mother. I felt powerless. But then when I started helping these women, I was like, oh my God, like, they're the mothers that I couldn't help. And so I started loving the process of helping them. And creating Boss Diva University was a love project. It's always been a love project because I was like, I wish I had a Boss Diva University when I started the journey. And I created it with the best of everything that was missing in all of these different programs and all these different books that I read and all the different therapy and coaching and everything else that wasn't there. So I poured over $1 million into Boss Diva University because Boss Diva University became my love project of me wanting to serve women in a way that there was nothing like it around. And there still isn't nothing like it around. There's no program around that holistically helps a woman to heal from the inside out, hold her hand through the dating process, matchmake her, and make sure that she attracts love. There's like, show me one that has 10 modalities of coaching where you're getting mental health coaching, you're getting love coaching, relationship coaching, image coaching, career coaching, abundance coaching. Like, no, there's nothing like that. And I'm very proud of that. But that was birthed from this passion to really, really want to serve women. The only thing that I know that provides the permanent healing that is completely transformative is Boss Diva University. You heal through making a decision. You heal through choosing you. You heal from not half-assing yourself.